screen and the twitches and all that.
You know what?
There's a bit of process to it.
And that's what they say. If it was easy, everyone would do it.
That's it. So it's a very annoying, but hopefully we're live. Hopefully the mics are working.
I'm going to give it a check. I'm going to give it a listen while you're chatting.
So yeah, we've already cracked the froffies.
We've cracked the froffies.
And for the people who are stuck around from the last one, you are going to enjoy this because we'll probably just talk about the same things that we spoke about before. So we love it. And yeah, thanks for sticking around. It's, usually we go live at 4, but what are you going to do? That's technology for you. Our bloke's gone home, gone away with the missus this weekend, as he does. So
for sure.
It's a nightmare, but we'll see how we go.
We'll run through what we've run through. We've got the best duos of all time draft.
Love it.
Which will be good.
Yeah, I've got some good ones now.
And we've got a couple of discussion topics. So we've got the favourite music video, like your own favourite music videos of all time.
That's good. That's good.
I've got a few ones, but I think you might have to carry that chat.
Yeah, that's
One's
great.
got to go. And then we've got iconic movie quotes,
which
we'll try to go over.
Dear
Tay. If we can, we might not be able to, but hopefully we can get into the favourite sports moments. We've had 4 people. So what we're trying to do is we're going to give away next Fancy Froffy Friday. So
money.
We're going to give away $75. So what you have to do is send us your favourite sports moment.
Yep.
Every day I'm going to keep putting it up there so people do it. And when we're going to play it during each one of the podcasts. And what we're going to do, we're going to clip that the podcast. We're going to chuck it on TikTok, and the video with the most views, and whoever sent that moment in wins the $75. So we've got 4 today. We've got Leo Barra, you star, Tommy Denning. Shout out, my man. Hope you're doing well. We've got the 101 stare shot from Hooch, so we'll see that one. We've got Thorpe brings home the 100 metres from Jakey O'Donnell. We've got Michael Clark, 3 wickets and over. So they're going to be good ones if we can get onto that. So
yeah, you know what? It's looking good, sounding good. Yeah, it takes a lot to run a big business like this, but it's all right. So at least it gives me. We won't tell them who won the last one when we just had the butchered stream, but we're going from scratch.
All right, so
all right, let's roll it. The only thing is my beanbag's not as sexy as it was before, but
press X if you can.
All right. Okay, let's go. We're playing some FIFA here. Now,
classic
as you can see, our first week of a bit of PlayStation last week was...
PS4. It's good to have the PS4.
I'm going Newcastle. Is that who it is? Newcastle United. Shout out.
If you press triangle... Nah.
Bit of random. You can go that team.
There used to be
And let us know in the comments. Soccer's been a big thing with the Matildas. Went down, unfortunately.
So Square...
I think those 2 girls butchered it, to be honest. I don't know their names, but, that second goal that England got.
Yeah. 2
girls against 1, and they should have just cleared it, surely.
Yeah.
I don't know much
Still
about
a good
soccer,
moment for the Aussies getting Sam Kerr's goal.
Great work.
Awesome. That was awesome. But can you press back? Can you press circle?
Yep.
So go press right and up and down and square to kind of jumble it up a bit.
Right, up and down and square.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it didn't seem right.
Yep, all right, that'll do. So then press square once.
Yep.
Oh, is it changing the... Oh, maybe it's not.
Doesn't matter who we go.
Oh, yeah, just go whoever. That'll do.
I'm going Paris.
Slovenia.
Paris. You go the light. So you're the lights, I'm the darks. I'm Paris, you're who?
Slovenia.
So yeah, that's it. Now we're talking. So we're going to play, and this is what it's all about. We're live on Twitch. We're not
actually live on Twitch?
No, we thought today was our first live on Twitch thing, but it didn't work like that. But,
That's all right. So we're going to start off with the draft. You know what? Tell us, Spew.
And let us know in the comments who's winning this.
Rock Off was not going to be televised now.
Yeah, it was a big rock off. But you get that on the big jobs. Here we go. Practice it up.
This is iconic.
I don't like the way this shoots. This isn't the FIFA I remember. You know what that... is that usually how it works with that big X, that little arrow coming out?
Not sure. But, so we've got the draft. We've got iconic duos. Okay, so maybe let's rock off to start.
Here we go.
Paper, scissors, rock. Paper, scissors, rock. No!
Okay, baby. I'm starting. Iconic duos. So this is a tough one. I'm going to start off strong. Now, I'm just trying to think about... It doesn't really matter which order, does it? Essentially?
Well, you're going to pick your strongest because I might pick one of your ones.
True. Okay, no, sir. Okay, I'm going to go Corona and lemon, okay? Not lime. Lime stinks. Lemon, okay? Let us know what your thoughts on that is. But that's a good duo, I think. Having a Corona on a sunny day, drop that lemon in. Lime's definitely passable, but
feel like we just did the beer draft. And they went number 1 too. So that's back-to-back number 1s.
That's
for
it.
the
So
Corona and Lemon.
We love that. So let us know what your thoughts on that. But I think Corona and Lemon's hard to beat on a nice hot day. Here we go.
We're off.
Game time. Foldsy Paris. Nug is
Slovenia.
Oh, Foldsy. Can he just do it? Not an in. Did I just hit that? Oh, shit. I thought that was a goal.
Thought it went in. We're playing on one of the smallest. Like for people watching, you've got a good screen. You might be able to see like how good it is. But we've got the smallest.
That's it. So there could be a few.
Hang on.
There could be a few missed opportunities where you'll be like, "What are they doing?" It's because we can't really see what's going on. But
so yeah, that was I enjoyed that pick. I'm obviously correct.
Is that an offside? One of the worst rules of all time.
No. Oh, what's this? I got a penalty. I don't know.
Don't know what that was, but let us know who you're going for in the comments. We want to see some comments. It's 5 o'clock. Everyone should be, at home by now or coming home, on the way to the pub or getting ready for the weekend.
Right.
Take the kids to the basketball, whatever you're going to be doing. Let us know what you're doing.
The socials are going off. TikTok's going off. We're just about to nudge over the 100 followers, which is quite good. YouTube, we're up to 58 subscribers. So if you're watching, yes, throw us a subscribe, leave us a comment, and all that sort of.
Can he cross it in?
Don't do me like this. Oh, but yeah, okay. So my first pick in the iconic duo draft, and this is an absolute staple of everybody's life, is your knife and fork.
Yeah. We like that.
Because I was saying before.
So it can be anything, It doesn't matter about people or nothing. It could be, whatever. Yeah, what needs to go
anything.
together.
So knife and fork, it's just, there's very rare can you use your fork without a knife. There might be 1 or 2 meals that you might be able to get away with it, but majority of the time you're going to need that knife with that fork, and it's just they go hand in hand.
Hand in hand.
That's like a pun as well.
No,
hand
I like that.
in hand, knife and fork.
There's not many meals that you just have the fork, is there?
No, I'm just trying to think. Maybe like a 2-minute noodles operation or
something
something like that, but very rarely. No,
I like that. Sure.
That's my number 1 and deserved number 1, I think.
Yep. No, I like that. Well, I'm going to go. I think I'm going to have to go one of the biggest comedy duos. That's got to be in, mate. My God. The biggest comedy duo of all time, I think. You don't get better than this duo, to be honest. Comedy gold from the get-go. From Melbourne, Australia. I think they used to film the TV show. Get it out of there, baby. Nah, too high. They used to film the TV show, I think, as we were saying before, maybe in Hawthorne, somewhere that way. If you know in the comments, Hooch, you might know. Hooch hasn't called in with any music news lately. What's happening there?
He's been slacking.
So, Hoochie, wherever you are.
But I don't think you even said. Did we say who it was?
Here we go. So Lane and Woodley. If you guys know Lane and Woodley, Melbourne's iconic duo, Frank Woodley, Colin Lane, unbelievable. We used to grow up with them. As we were saying before, it's kind of a hard watch now for other people. If you didn't grow up on Lane and Woodley, you show people now and they're like, oh, that's not that funny. You kind of have to grow up with the humor or understand the characters a bit.
It's very slapstick, very.
But for us, unbelievable. And I think the one of the funniest duos of all time. And you still go see them at a stage show, and they still hold up, the boys. It's just classic. So there we go. That's a number 2.
That is a good number 2.
Big one.
Very good number 2.
What do you got there?
I'm going to move into my second duo here. I had it written down, so I might have to go and check the maps. But, of course, it was and we've talked about this on the pod a few times, and it's the duo of Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson. Just absolute classic stuff. We've got, where's the ball there?
Like a second-rate Lano Woodley.
So you've gone Lano Woodley route. I've gone the movie duo. And Wedding Crashers may be the best video. The best.
I think Jake O'Donnell will be happy with your thoughts here.
And then he would be. And then
I'd be interested to know if Jake O'Donnell has enjoyed Lano Woodley, or if that's past his time a bit.
I wonder. Yeah, it'd be a good question. But you got the Wedding Crashers and the Internship, very underrated. So I'm hoping they get back on the big screen together again for one last.
I think they got another one in them.
One last shindig. But yeah, just very, very
unbelievable.
Good.
Yeah.
They rub each other off.
We don't want that.
No, we don't want that. But they work off each other very well. You got the fast talking Vince Vaughn, then you got the Owen Wilson just giving him his humour, his laid back humour.
Laid back humour. That's a good explanation for Owen. Yeah, I like Owen Wilson in there. But Vince Vaughn is hilarious. He doesn't miss. So
Yeah, he's great.
yeah, that's a good one. I think you'd be happy with that. That'll get you. Here we go, baby. Cross it. Come on.
Where's the ball?
Shoot it through, mate. Let us know who you're going to in the comments. Okay, so that's a pretty good one. I think from more reports now, I'm going to go with, and this is, my mother gave me this one before. What number am I up to? About 3 or something.
Oh,
Mum gave this one a good. She had a good one. I was struggling
Number 3,
before
yeah.
to work out my duos. So just like Simon and Garfunkel, you know, they always say that there's one good one, Simon, and the other one doesn't do that much. But I don't think that's right. I think a duo really, they're the best of both worlds. So I'm going to go with Savage Garden, Australia's own, Darren Hayes, and unsure what the guy's name is. So we'll call him Darren Hayes and friend. If you know his name, he was the muso, I think. Darren was the singer, if I'm right on that one. So let us know what you think. But I think unbelievable songs. If you go and listen to Savage Garden's catalogue, come on, get the legs on him. Oh, that's got to be that's a penalty. That's a penalty. So yeah, go back and listen to the Moon and Back. Some of the songs, you know the songs.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
very good, very
duo. So get on, yep.
Very, very good. So I'm going to move on to my third pick. I'm just going to check the maps here. Oh, and you weren't happy with this one in the last ep, but LeBron and basketball.
LeBron. Okay, here we go. Shootout time.
A duo that's made over $1 billion. Four flags.
Here we go. Which way? Left, right, left, right, left, right. Which one do you want me? Oh, you're. BS.
He's
That
got
is absolute
stopped.
BS.
So he's made over $1 billion using the basketball. 4
Yeah, I know what you
NBA
mean. Like that's his
championships.
weapon of choice. I know what you mean by that. I do
4
like
NBA
that.
championships, the greatest of all time, the highest ever basketball NBA scorer of all time. Then that's just a great duo, and love to see them slip in number 3.
Okay, here we go. Bounce it over the top, boys. I think I've really worked out this game now. And someone's got to put it through the net. I can't even think about who my fourth one was now. Do you recall by any chance there what I had?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I do. I know,
remember.
actually. This is a really good one. And this one could have been number 1 from all reports, but this is bacon and eggs.
Yeah,
hard to have a bacon meal for me without an egg. You know, even if you go into the burger with the lot from Fish and Chips, you want the egg. If you eat the bacon, having egg on just toast ain't it. You need that bacon as well. So let us know what your thoughts on that. But I think that's a real hard one to go on.
Oh no!
Sounded to the big sticks. So egg and bacon. Let us know. Can you eat bacon? What happened?
Offside.
You're kidding me. This is why soccer is one of the worst games of all time. My God, is that serious? Surely these games.
That's great. That's what it's all about.
Maybe that's what my rant can be.
Oh yeah, you got to do a rant too
about that. So yeah, okay. So that was pretty good. Bacon and eggs. Let's know your thoughts. What about your fourth one?
Yeah, my fourth, and just a very iconic. And then if you've watched the pod, the Clay incident is quite a big incident in the world of our pod and the Guess Who, and that was Shrek and Donkey.
Yep, Shrek and
Just
Donkey.
2 absolute comedic geniuses in Mike Myers and Eddie Murphy.
Gotta sneeze.
Come together on the big screen in a non-Clay version of a
Not Clay,
cartoon.
Yeah. Animation.
Just super, super funny. And they ended up making it. They've got so many Shreks, but the number 1 was just iconic. Just,
For sure. That's what I was saying. I don't think I really enjoy any of the other Shreks, to be honest.
You got the fast-talking donkey who's just super.
But you reckon the comedy holds up over the other
so
ones?
good.
Just those two as a duo, definitely. But the actual movies, you think?
Yeah, no,
like
very
Puss in
good.
Boots and all that garbage?
Yeah, no.
You happy with Puss in Boots?
Puss.
Sounds like you're a Puss in Boots kind of guy.
Yeah, well, they must be doing all right. He got his own spin-off.
Spin-off, yeah. Antonio Banderas.
Hang on.
Oh, what was that guy doing?
What's
it must
happened?
be. Yeah, I don't know. He's not happy. That must
Offside,
have been
maybe.
offside. Get that rule off. That's not a bad one, though, because they are, yeah. And who's played those? Mike Myers and Eddie Murphy. Yeah, great duo. Get those on the big screen, I reckon, without animation would be funny.
True.
From memory. Okay, last one.
Last one.
Now I'm going to bring him home with something big here. Now, I think you guys will all agree with me here. And this will... Come on, no! I think he's done it. He's done it. Yeah!
Oh, no, offside. Oh,
Is
no.
it?
No, you're not doing that dance if it's offside.
You're definitely not doing that dance.
Or to carry
offside.
on.
No, that's... Give me it's probably an offside getting pulled from somewhere. Oh! But this is a big one to end off. And this is almost unbeatable when it comes to a relationship. The most tumultuous relationship of all time. You got Sid and Nancy. That's not it. Bonnie and Clyde. That's not it. We're talking Pamela Anderson, Tommy Lee. Unbelievable. You're talking, a rock star and a playboy playmate. They get together. They get married after a few weeks. They get married down on the beach in the bikinis and the Speedos and all that. Chaos from the beginning. 2 kids. Good. Bang from the get-go. And then you've got, just sex tapes and divorces, breakups, makeups, domestic violence. You got a bit of everything thrown in there. If you've seen the doco, there's like a is it a doco or something like that? I've got to sneeze again. I'm feeling absolutely wrecked. Again. Okay, but you go. You give me the last one.
All right, so I'll finish off with greatest duos, and for me, growing up as in Australia, I loved cricket, and cricket was massive. Obviously, still massive, but back then we were absolutely unstoppable. I was super into the cricket, and the opening batsman in Justin Langer and Matthew Hayden, unstoppable. As I was saying, you'd if you missed for some reason, like God forbid, you missed the first hour and a half of the opening day or whatever it was, whenever they were batting. You click on hour and a half, 2 hours later, and we're none for 150. We've stolen the game already. We might be, Hayden's on 75. He's walking down the pitch. He's walking at the bowlers, hooking them for 6. Justin Langer's just gritting his way to a 60, 70, not out, and then just the game.
That was very iconic when you think about those days.
Oh, we were so good.
No, I like that. That's a. So I don't know if they can beat Pam and Tommy, but
bit of a different one.
It's a good pick though.
But there it is. That's the draft. There's
your drafts. You got your 1 to 5s, and the idea is you got to tell us who wins that. Put them up in against. Just put them up in against anything. Who wins that? So
very very good draft today. So let's move on to maybe your favourite music videos, Foldies. So that's something that you.
Oh my God! I've just slammed this game.
How did he miss that?
Wasn't there something else I think we had to talk about first before that? I think it was...
One's Got to Go?
One's Got to Go. I think that one's a nice one to do, and then I can think about the videos.
Okay, yeah, sweet.
So give us a One's Got to Go.
One's Got to Go. The Hills. Jersey Shore.
Yep.
And Laguna Beach.
Actually, before we start, can you just go make sure my mic's still working?
Yeah,
we don't want the same drama as last time, do we, people?
Before, but I'm pretty sure it did.
We're golden. So, all right, that's a good one. One's Got to Go, The Hills, Laguna Beach, Jersey Shore. And
by the way, Daniel Jones is the other guy from Savage Garden, Steffo said.
Oh, Stephanie, great. We love that. That's what we want from the viewers. We want you to interact with us. That's great. We love Savage Garden.
We're still working. We're still live,
pumping. So, yeah, this is a hard one for me. We can play that. As I've said before, I really like Jersey Shore. I wasn't a huge fanatic. I was a bit of a Gymtown Laundry kind of guy, but not a massive on it. Definitely better for me than Geordie Shore for me. I thought, for me, the Jersey crew were a bit more relatable than the Geordies, but that's just me. Come on. So I love the Hills and I loved Laguna Beach, but, if you're going to have to get rid of one, Jersey Shore, too iconic to get rid of. Laguna Beach, really good show that obviously spun off into the Hills. So if you have to get rid of one, you probably get rid of the Hills because it kind of carried on a bit there in the end. You could have done without a few of those seasons, I guess. In the end, they all start hooking up with each other and doing all that. And then at the end of the Hills, it says it's fake, and that's it. Then you're like, oh, okay, why did I watch that shit for that long? True. But the Laguna seemed pretty legit, I guess, as legit as you can be for a reality show. So
yeah.
So Laguna Beach, ahead of its time, and so we'll have to get rid of the Hills just because.
For sure.
Because, it's kind of the same of the same. And Geordie Shore, Gymtown Laundry, Situation.
Gymtown.
I can't remember. Paulie D, that's him. Paulie D still hanging around. They're still killing it.
Doing the DJ
Snooki,
stuff.
Unbelievable scenes. Bringing people back to their houses. Punch-ons every night. Gymtown Laundry.
Oh, boy.
Unbelievable scenes, so.
Yeah, no, that's good. And I was never really... watching those sort of shows back then. I'm a Geordie Shore man.
You're a Geordie Shore.
I know that's not a part of the question. So I'm getting rid of Jersey Shore because I just never watched it.
Yep. No, that's fair enough. That's fair. Let us know at home. What are you getting rid of? What do you like? What you didn't like?
But
Gymtown Laundry yourself?
The other one's got to go is Michael Jordan, and we think we might have touched on this kind of, but Michael Jordan. So one's got to go. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. Who you got, Foldy? Well, then I'll get into my big spiel. Just off the top of your head, who would you sack?
Yeah, so I would sack LeBron.
You're sacking LeBron. You got beef because he's my favorite.
No. I think people have. It's one of those weird things where people have put him on such a pedestal. Obviously, the stats talk for himself, so there's no question how good he is. But I think in this day and age, he didn't play in the hard yards, in the hard times, late 90s, like our boy Jordan and Kobe. They played during a harder time. The whistle was away, a bit more tougher fouls, and just a bit more dicker. Yeah. Now with the social media and everyone's a sook, I think LeBron skated through. Obviously,
is this a Folty's fed up?
But I would put LeBron in. I think people have. It's one of those things. It's like the Nickelback thing we were talking about the other day. People say how much they hate Nickelback, and it becomes such a big. The whole world hates Nickelback that they just hate Nickelback. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but I think it's the same with LeBron. Is LeBron that good, or is the world just thinking? Has the world just been molded into telling everyone that he's that good?
Yeah.
So
9 finals in a row.
Yeah, I know. It's 8 anyway. Okay, but I'm So that's just me. But what are your thoughts?
Yeah, no. So I'm keeping LeBron, like as I stated before or in the other episode. Greatest ever scorer of all time. 4 NBA championships. I feel like this is a way more skilled league than what Jordan had to face. Way more skilled. You know. You got Steph Curry, the greatest 3-point shooter of all time.
Overrated.
You got people like Kevin Durant, who's 7'1", so he's probably like maybe an inch smaller than Shaq, dribbling the ball down and pulling up and shooting threes.
Come on, please go through.
Can you imagine Shaq doing that?
Yeah.
So like Shaq was more of a back to the ball, just dominate physically, whereas Kevin Durant, who's the same size, is dribbling the ball down, pulling up and just
taking his legs just before.
That's the sort of skills we're getting. So LeBron number 1 for me, and Kobe Bean is just the Mamba mentality.
I was going to say, I hope you're not getting Kobe.
And RIP to one of the greats.
For sure.
It was doing so much cool stuff off the court as well. After he'd won like a Emmy, I think he'd done like a little play,
thing.
a little. He did. It was like a little cartoon writing.
Yeah, nice
thing and he'd done that. So unfortunately for me, MJ's got to go. He almost stayed in with he's got the shoe, and obviously he's quite good. And back in the day, I was a huge what's the movie? The Space Jam.
Space Jam.
Yeah, that was I've probably watched that movie 1,000
Unbelievable.
times.
Yeah, way better than the second remake.
Oh, nah, you go back, it doesn't really hold up in the graphics, but Charles Barkley's great and all that sort of stuff. So
yeah, Bill Murray.
Yeah, I think MJ's got to go for me. And
see you later, MJ. I reckon
my one's got to go.
The TikTokers will come after you. We'd love to see that. So that's a good one. No, I love that. All right, that's nice. What happened in this game? Did we? I
think that's it.
You won.
Yeah.
I thought they was going to go to penalty shootouts. All right, well, I can get the big screen up. Great game. Let us know what your thoughts about the big screen, or we got any comments there? Come on, guys. What are you doing on the weekend?
Well, we had Steffo. Steffo hit us a comment with just the Daniel Jones is the other guy, but there's no one else watching, so it's hard to get a comment, I guess.
What are they doing?
No, they're just living their best life. I might copy and paste this and share it onto the Instagram.
Oh, yeah, you need that.
That's probably why.
That's where that comes from.
But yeah, let us know. And as always, follow us on the socials. We're on TikTok. We're about to cross over 100 followers, and we're growing. I can feel our views that we're getting more views and we're getting more interaction with the fans and the audience.
We love it. We love it.
That's going well. We got the YouTube shorts and the YouTubes to subscribe, up to 58 subscribers, which is quite nice. It's a slow build. You start off slow, and you kind of like it's like this. It goes like this, like this, like this, and then hopefully it'll pop up. Slowly start getting a little bit of a parabolic curve for all those crypto enthusiasts and all those stock market enthusiasts. And then we've got Instagram, we've got Facebook, so we're active on the socials. And then we've got the sports highlights that we might do either today or Monday. We'll decide. So,
all right, so what are we on to here? What do we got?
So you're going to carry us here with...
It's a bit delayed, actually, the vocals and stuff, but, it is a podcast in the end, so...
I'll try and put your mic in front of your mouth so
no one knows. That's a good idea, actually. so no one can tell, So, but yeah, we got through that. FIFA looks nice, so
FIFA looks good.
we're stepping things up around here. So yeah, what are we talking about?
So we're going to move on to your favorite or just some really cool music videos that you really like.
Would have been good to have Lappy in front of me for this one. Would have been nice. Could have showed the people, but I like that. So, what do we think? I think one that stands out for me is Little Pump's new. Little Pump's just released this new one. It's chaotic. It's R-rated. It's all the good stuff you want to see. So if you get a little chance, it's called what's it called? Can't remember what it's called, but I don't mind that. What's it called? It's coming to me, and I lost it again. So Little Pump's got some good ones. Back in my day, I really liked. There was this Guns N' Roses one where Axl Rose. He obviously got too big for his boots at that point. They'd obviously earned some serious money, so he was like, "What the hell can I do?" They're probably all on drugs and stuff like that. It was the biggest budget, I think, music video at the time.
Yeah, okay.
He'd hire an aircraft carrier, like a monstrous submarine, like a ship, just so he could jump off it. And then they were swimming with dolphins and shit like that. So they went a bit bonkers.
That's great.
Really good to see. We might, might be able to bring them up on Monday, do a bit of a recap and show you what I'm talking about here. But
nice.
Unbelievable. Let me have a think. What else you got there?
What are some? I like. There's. Have you seen the Joyner Lucas Eminem one? That's quite there.
I think so. Yeah.
And they're kind of having a go at all the copycats, and so like they're sort of like running the rap scene, but there's like all these copycat people. So like they start dancing and all the people there, like the robots are dancing with them. And they start realizing and they start doing the weird stuff and they're all following.
Yeah, I think I have seen that one. That's a good one.
That's a good vid.
Yeah, let us know at home. What's your favourite music video? Yeah, what's some good other memorable ones? I remember Duran Duran back in the day, 80s, or even, I don't even know when that was.
I feel like watching any of the old pop punk ones, they're just, it's like something filmed that like we could have filmed.
Oh, yeah, but they just make it
really
look old school.
And
that's it. You don't want to, it's like anything, you film it too well and it's like, it takes the appeal out of it. So pop punk and all the punk's all about, doing it yourself, and obviously it's about the hardcore and the underdogs and stuff. But if you come out with like a $5 million video, it takes away the fun. So
sure,
a lot of those videos back in the day, even the best ones, like the Good Charlotte ones, where they're just rolling around on the bikes in their hometown and stuff like that. Some of those are the best ones because it captures the vibe of the music and stuff like that. So I don't mind that. I'd love to pull a few up actually. If I can pull them up on Monday, that'd be really
maybe
nice.
we'll go through that on Monday.
Yeah, so that's just a little teaser, little pre for Monday. We'll put that in for Monday and let us know what you want. We can pull them up on Monday. That'll be a good one.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you know what? We get those copyright strikes for you guys, so that's what we're about.
And I guess the other one we were going to go through the discussion points was the iconic movie quotes.
Movie quotes.
Or like iconic or like ones that are just funny that you remember. The one, like obviously you've got your, that everyone kind of quotes and like
the Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's got heaps of them,
like that one and stuff like that. But there's
some good Joe Dirt ones.
What's Joe Dirt?
Joe Dirt. Like
the one that we always quote is not Joe Dirt. Adam Sandler's. I believe that's Mr. Gilmore's.
Happy Gilmore. That's
so
a big one.
You got a bit of Gilmore action.
What else is there? Some good quotes.
Al Pacino's locker room speech always gets a run.
Yeah. What about the replacements? When they're in the jail, what do you say?
First time's afraid. That one.
And then he says, what was he saying? I hate that damn song. I don't know if it's a quote as much, but
that's good. That's good.
What else comes to mind? Movie quotes. Yeah. Adam Sandler's had some good ones, hasn't he?
The Con that one I say was the Con Air where he goes, I'm going to show you that God does exist. And he gets up and he gets blown in his shoulder. He doesn't even budge. He doesn't even budge. That's one of my favourites.
Keeps walking. I like that one. He's hard to beat, old Nicolas Cage. Shit.
Tell you what's a good one. The other guy, you seen the other guys? Mm-hmm. When the Rock and Samuel are on top of the building, they say aim for the bushes.
Aim for the bushes, yeah.
And they fly down.
So that one is iconic. That one's like, people these days, if I told them like a, Scarface, say hello to my little friend, something like that, we're a bit like too young for that, I would say. So something like aim for the bushes, you tell that to most people, they'll be like, oh, that's a quote. And then you say hello to my little friend. A lot of people like in our age and definitely and younger and stuff would be like unsure what that is. Sorry,
for sure.
So Aim for the Bush is
an all-time funny one.
Aim for the Bushes. What else is a good one like that? That's a really good one. Yeah, let us know in the comments. There's got to be some other good ones. What you think? What some classic movie lines? Arnie had the best ones. Obviously, he had. What was Arnie's biggest ones? Was
Get to the Chopper.
I'll be back. Yeah, but then you had Get to the Chopper. Manny Crocker used to love all those ones.
Yeah, Manfred loved those.
The other ones he had. Everyone like that's all. And Vin Diesel has a fair few in Fast and Furious. A few.
Does he? Yeah,
ridiculous ones. Family, obviously.
He lives his life for half a
those speeches like that. So,
you still owe me again.
There's some good. Remember the Titans? He has a lot of pump up good ones. Denzel in that has some good ones, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, I love Denzel. That's one of the
Denzel has really good pump up ones in that.
Yeah, what is his ones there?
Oh no, Replacements again. Glory fades.
Yeah,
Stick scars.
Painted heels.
Pain heals. Glory lasts forever or something. Whatever that is that's awesome.
Right on, Gene.
Yeah, that one gets you good.
Been a pleasure. That's a good one.
That's a really good moment in quote history. Babe.
I like the Coach Carter's got a few good ones, but the one like where he goes, "Don't make me commit homicide. I said suicides. Get your hands on the line. Get your hands on the line."
Is that Samuel L?
That's Samuel L. Yeah,
nice.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah, I do like even like the one is iconic for like rock and rollers and stuff like that. People who are in
the rock and roll world.
In that kind of world is in Almost Famous. The lad on top of the roof and he's on all the acid and he's from the big band and he's just having parties with his fans and stuff and he's on top of the roof and he's like, "I'm a golden guard," and and everyone's like wants him to jump in the pool. That's a big one that people would be quoting and stuff like that.
Yeah, but what I'll do, because some of these things we can we'll kind of touch on them and then I can clip this little bit or we can clip it. Run it on Instagram, ask a question and get a few, and then we can run over them in Monday sessions.
Yeah, love that.
So that seems like something.
But let us know in the comments, what do you got? What's your favourite quotes?
Got any comments happening?
Come on, there's got to be a comment, a quote that you like, that you remember, that really gets you fired up, or, some things just get you fired. Sometimes you just need that movie quote to get you fired up.
Well, any Project X, or any like hangover quotes or...
Yeah, the hangover one where they before they go on the big bender is to the next step or some shit like that, isn't it? To the next step, or what do they remember? They're the Jägermeister. They're on the roof.
To the next step.
To the next step. I think
I'd like to.
Yeah, something like that. To the next step, and then it goes all haywire from there. Or even the start of the second one. He goes rolling.
He's like Jägermeister.
Yeah.
He's got the
or the one the start of the second one where they're in Thailand and he's just remember the movie starts out like, "We fucked up," and he's just, we fucked up. He's on the phone, and then the movie starts, and you're like, "Oh yeah, what's happening now?"
It again.
But yeah, let us know that we love that. That's a good one. I like that. So let us know your thoughts.
Yeah, no, very good stuff. And we probably won't be able to hit the YouTube today, so maybe we'll hit with the sports Monday, maybe.
Yeah,
does that work? Because we won't be able to get YouTube up there.
For the moments.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they really want to see that, don't they?
Yeah, we want to see it, clip it up. So we'll work that on for Monday. For Monday's show.
I could almost try to find it.
Nah, it's all right. Don't worry too much about that. I think we need to run over a Folsey's Fed Up. It's the people's.
All right, I'll get a Folsey's Fed Up, and you maybe get us a DM so we can.
Yeah. So
the people what they want to hear.
People, it is
just a little session today, because
no. This is the greatest segment of the podcast. Okay, people want you to be fed up about. Nothing too crazy because you got the. Cherry Bar tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.
Right after midnight.
Yeah, get down to Cherry Bar. I've always thought I want to lose it too much, and I'm already fighting not fit here. So,
DM a celeb.
All right, what do we got? All right, let me take this off and
have a little think.
I thought this was the one I was going to do last week, but shit, can they still hear me there? Maybe just check they can still hear me after I moved that last time. I really messed things up. But what do you got? What do you got?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. All right, so what am I fed up with? Well, I'm going to do another car one because I'm not prepared. I forgot about this segment, but
the common theme.
And they're going to come after me, so I've got to look
Foldsy's
good. You know,
news needs to be back. Next week, you really need to work on your preparation. We need Foldsy's news back. We haven't heard about Bam for so long, and the fans are disappointed. Me in particular.
All right, here we go. So, what I'm not happy with is people. You know, I don't care if you're a man, a woman, any pronoun, whatever you are, driving past. You know, these people who drive past and they rev the engine. They rev the engine. I don't care how big your muffler is, mate, okay? I don't give a shit if you got 3 mufflers, 4 mufflers, 5 mufflers. You can fill your whole car with mufflers. If you think it looks good, all power to you. But driving past thinking that the girls are going to love this. Let me step my foot on the engine and let me hear your engine roar. We don't give a shit about that. The girls don't give a shit about that. No one enjoys that. All right? You talk about giving someone an anti-woody. You know, if you want someone to get, you know, a bit moist over what you're going to do, don't give them that engine roar, okay? That's going to do the opposite effect. Everyone's there. We're inverted after that, okay? We hate that. You with me on that?
I totally agree.
You rev the engine. Oh, how cool is that? He's got the sickest engine, or he's got the loudest engine, or the deepest. I don't know. Do they want it to be loud, deep, long? I don't even know. It's like what are they looking for there? It sucks. If you get the nicest car come by and it makes that big noise, you almost like put that car in the bin. You know what I mean? And I don't wish harm on anyone, but sometimes they rev that thing so hard, they fly by thinking they're cool. You almost think, and you don't want it to happen, but just a little part here goes, man, if they wrap that across that pole there, no damage to the person, but just wrap that pole, that car around that pole just to put it out of action for about 6 months or something. Not the person, the car. And about 14 of those spoilers can go along with it, and all those little, what are they called, mufflers and stuff. But that to me is just like, they think it's so cool. It's like they think that everyone's looking going, oh, that's so cool, I love that. But we're all thinking, you're an idiot. Take that fucking sound, stick it up, whatever.
Take it to
give me the like the most quiet engine of all time. Come on.
A Tesla, just a little.
Give me a Tesla that flies past people, and I don't care if you're flying past people, but that noise and thinking you're so, and I've seen it before, you know, you can see people in front of you, they see like a girl walking past and they rev it, and you can just tell straight. There's not many people. I'm sure they're out there, and all love to you, but there's not many. There'll be 90% of people who look at that and go, yeah, I was feeling a bit frisky before, and now I've gone the opposite way. I've got an innie, I've dried up. Whatever. So. There you go. That's my.
That's good. Good. That's what we.
I'll think about one for next week. But that was off the top of the head.
Fed up with those.
But if you all power to you with the mufflers and stuff. But the noise and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The big engine sound. It ain't me. But that's just personal opinion. It's all personal. If you love it, I love things that are a bit weird too. So.
All right.
Rock and roll.
I'm trying to head over to here, but. So I'm going to go with today's Celebrity DM.
What do you got for us?
I'm hoping, but it's struggling to find Frank Woodley.
Yeah, no Frank Woodley.
So
come on, Frank.
I'm just going to try and see if I can see a bit of Frank action, but it doesn't look like he's on the Instagram train. By the
no, that's fair. That's fair.
Rough. So
that's
I might
fair.
even Colin Lane.
Frank Woodley, would his name be? Yeah, it would just be Frank Woodley if he's a personal or a public figure. I'm sure that's what they call it. Woodley Frank, or maybe he's probably got some hilarious, funny name that's not on there. But yeah, a bit of a Colin Lane action.
Yeah, that's it. He's not. Can't find.
Not on there.
Can't find the crew.
Hit up our boys Vince Vaughn or Owen Wilson. You know what I mean? Get them on. Get them on. People want to.
Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson.
Just one. Just go one. Or copy paste. Do one and copy paste over to the other ones, and let us. What can we say to the boys? We say we love your movies. We want another one. We love Wedding Crashers, Internship. We want another one. We want a third. Just like Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore did the Wedding Singer blended 51st Dates. There needs to be that third. What I mean? So there's definitely got to be that. I
don't even see Vince Vaughn on this bad boy.
It's what's the funniest thing about those movies? It's like they play the same character, so it's almost like you just don't in your head. You're like, are they the same guys? You know what I mean? Like from Wedding Crashers into Internship, they play the same characters. You're like, are they still playing? The same characters? Sometimes they don't really explain it, but I think some of them they could.
I reckon they do. They should just say we're the same characters.
Same characters. So, well, Vince Vaughn's the same character in every movie. So,
yeah, I couldn't find Vince Vaughn on there either.
Gee,
so I'm
we're
not sure what's
having
going
a mare
on
here, but
Owen Wilson, surely he's going to be. I don't know if it's just a bit of. Nah, see, he's not on either. I must be doing something wrong.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
So, well, no celebrity DM today.
Start the potty again.
Who can we get? Who can we get?
Yeah, that's it. That's long form. They want to know. Let's get.
It's Hugh Jackman. Have we already hit Hugh Jackman up?
Huge Jackman. I don't know if we have.
No, we
maybe hit
hit
up Hayden. You know, you're talking about Hayden before.
Oh, Matty Hayden?
Yeah, Matty Hayden.
You're not happy with Hugh Jackman?
I like Huge Jackman, but it's going to be hard
Why
to
do
get
you keep saying Huge?
That's what they call him, Huge Jackman. We love Huge, but I think he's going to be hard to get. We're really going to try get that low grade kind of, not that Matty Hayden is, but like you know what I mean, a bit lower. Well, if Hugh's A, Hayden's got to be what C, which is still high up there, you know. But I think that's a bit easier. Or we really need to be getting. We've only ever got one person on from the DMs, and it's Jake O'Donnell. So, and he is, B tier.
For sure. So I'm hitting up Hayden. So Matthew Hayden, if everyone knows, opening bat for Australia for probably 15 years, maybe 12 years maybe.
Scenes.
So I've hit him up. Haydos, you and Langer are the greatest duo of all time.
I love it. Yeah, goal on that line. So we're just on the podcast talking about greatest moments. We'd love to have you on.
We discussed you on the pod.
Yep. Love it.
And would love to have you on.
Yeah, that's it. Just short and sharp. He'll look at the TikToks and the vids and go, yeah, these boys are on. And imagine, I still can't wait. There's got to be a day.
With a couple of cricket bat emojis.
There's got to be a day where we sit in these beanbags here and you've got a Matty Hayden or someone here playing some, PlayStation or Nintendo.
That'll be the all time.
It's a must, but imagine playing like an old cricket game.
Like
you know what would be the best?
Or something.
You know what would be the best? Remember that old game, not on Nintendo or anything, but the old test match, the little board game?
Yeah, for sure.
Where you flick the arm over and they bowled and you did the little hit. If you got one of the, we need to try to get some form of cricket player in, doesn't matter how big they are or whatever, and play that with them.
Game.
That would be a great podcast. Just a round table, 3, 4 playing that, and then just talking cricket with them like that. I think that would be monstrous. So
for sure. You can even do
that'd be virals.
For sure, you'd even do card game, like you just have a few of the boys and just have a
for sure
poker night or card.
Yeah, it doesn't always have to be this screen thing because obviously not everyone's into the video games and stuff like that, but that's more for Twitch stuff. But
for sure. It's been good though. I think that might do us for today.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we got things to do, and it's a Friday, so
we butchered the opening. We've been chatting for an hour and a half. I'm knacked.
That's it. Yeah, we had some tactical stuff as we do, but we're getting there. As you can see, we had the good screen with the soccer. We might be a bit delayed here, but that's just because our boys taken off early, didn't have time to wait for us. But yeah, that's all right. Well, we got a big one next week, so we may as well wrap it. Let us know in the comments what you're doing on the weekend. And make sure you send us in your favourite sporting moment. We'll try and tackle those on Monday. That's it, because there's $70 to be won. 75. Oh, should we do a B-ball? Would you rather? Yeah, I think you're up. Yeah, I'm up. So I'll grab it. You got to give me a would you rather. And all right. So I think you hit free throws maybe a couple of weeks ago. So I'm going to go, would you rather, I'll buy you a slab. Yep. Or would you rather, I know you've got a few froffies on the weekend. So would you rather a slab, or I'll grab you a slab as well, but then I'll get you the beers on the night out tomorrow night for you. Well, the whole night. Yeah. So. And actually, you know what? And let the boys know. One of the boys can get the froffies as well. You choose though. That's nice. So Johnny Pav. Okay, yeah. RJ, I like that. Yeah, you mate. Sure, yeah, I could do that. So let me. But you have to make. So would you rather a slab, or if you make 1 out of 3 off the wall shots? Yep. You can get a slab and beers all night when you got your concert tomorrow with your mate. All right, let's do that. Yeah, I'm going to take that. I'm taking the guess. Yeah, and it doesn't matter how big I go tomorrow night, you're paying for the whole thing. So we love that. Yeah, I'm going off the wall. So essentially from the back, off the wall, rebound into the ring, yeah? Yeah. Off the brick wall, off the concrete wall. You got 3 attempts for it. I love it, people. All right, wish me luck here. I need these froffies. I'm broke. I need the money. Oh, no. No. Sorry.
Sorry.
What's he done?
So, just nothing.
All right. Wish me luck.
So Folesey's going to head down there. I'll get it set up so we can see. This is a bit of behind the scenes action here with your boy Nug. We'll see how if he's flying down there. Let's have a look. There he is. There he is now. First, he has to go and find the ball. So we've got the studio downstairs. We've got a bit of a gym down there if you're watching for the first time. So he's going off the wall into the ring. He's got 3 attempts. Underarm, I've yelled at him. Here we go. First shot. Oh! You got 2 more. 2 more. Foley, 2 more attempts. Here he goes. Oh, 1 more, mate. He doesn't have it in him. Here we go. Off the wall's tough. For all the chocolates. Here he goes. Last one. Chance. Oh, shit. He's done it. No. Oh, my goodness. He's going to come flying up here. I can't believe what I've just witnessed. He has just scored one of the great goals of all time. There you can see in the background there, we've got our other podcast studio. But oh my goodness, he has just scored one of the great goals of all time. I hope I filmed it well, because that is one of the great goals of all time.
You didn't wish it, that was fabulous.
All right, Grabby, I'll give you your bloody slab and your drink. So have a good one, Folesy.
We're out of here.
See you later. We'll see you episode number 41 in